Good evening from InvestSharp. This is Randy Smotone with your Thursday, September the 30th market update. On the economic front, the Q2 GDP was revised up to 1.7%. Forecast was for 1.6%, so pretty close to in line. The weekly jobless claims were down 16,000 to 453,000. Nat gas and storage rose 74 billion cubic feet. Estimate was for 70 billion cubic feet, so it rose more than expected. Of course, UNG stays down in the no man's land. Nat gas doesn't go much of anywhere. And then we had the Chicago PMI, which was much better than expected, coming in at 60.4. On deck for tomorrow, lots more data again tomorrow. So we're going to have the monthly personal income and outlays at 8:30 Eastern Time. Then we're going to get consumer sentiment at 9:55 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by construction spending and the ISM Manufacturing Index at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll also have the U.S. motor vehicle sales. So lots of data tomorrow. So I'm sure we'll have another fun day. So the dollar and gold were mostly flat today, and silver was down. Copper and oil were up. Light sweet crude futures were up another $2.11 to settle at $79.97 a barrel. So looking at the UUP, the dollar ETF, we didn't. I mean, we were just flat. We didn't move much. We're still holding out here at this retracement I talked about yesterday, this 78.6%. Still hanging out there. Let's go take a look at the West Texas Intermediate Crude Point and Figure chart. So we had an ascending triple top breakout. So here. It's an ascending triple top. And the green is the new. So, I talked about it looked like we were building this little triangle. So, we have broken up out to the upside. We have a bullish price objective on crude right now at $91. Now, there's no time frame on point and figure, and we may not reach it. It's always, like everything else right now, it's going to depend on economic data every week. So, but crude's looking really good. Energy's looking good. Let's take a look at the Dow. Dow closed down 47 points to 10,788. S&P closed down 3 points to 1141. Nasdaq closed down 8 points to 2368, and the Russell closed down 1 point to 676. So Russell was holding up the best. It was only down 0.22%, so risk is still on for now. Dow was the weakest, down 0.44%, and volume was actually pretty crazy. One of the biggest volume days we had in a while. Volume was up about 30%, and depending on which index, like the ETF you look at, some of it was 70%. I think the Dow was up. The Dow was up 70%. One of them was up. It was a lot. So a lot of volume coming in today, which is typical when there's profit taking and selling. And it seemed like there was dip buying. It seemed like there was all kinds of things going on today, which pushed us all over the place. So, but it wound up being a pretty decent day. So we're still basically stuck around up here. We just keep hanging out up here. But hey, we're still holding the midpoint of this big, large bullish candle. So we're still look all right. S&P, same thing, still stuck up here, still kind of holding the midpoint of this candle. So again, pretty good. And Nasdaq, also holding up pretty well. Let's take a look at gold via GLD ETF. Gold was down a whole 4 cents, still hanging tough. Silver was down 9 cents, which is 0.42%, but it's still hanging in there pretty well. Copper was up just a little bit. The Euro FXE actually finished pretty much flat, a little bit higher, but pretty flat. But it did come off the lows of the day. And then we had a nice little pop in the VIX today, which did pull back some. So we were only up 2% by the end of the day. But who knows? I mean, we're in this pattern. I don't know if it means anything. We've been in it for a long time, but MACD's going a little bit higher on the VIX, and definitely had a little more volatility pick up today. And let's look at XLF. XLF, another, didn't move much, so still kind of hanging out here. Go take a look at the McClellan oscillator. Looking for the overbought, oversold condition. So again, still stuck here in the middle, neutral, not overbought, not oversold. We could go either way. Over to the sectors. 4 of the 16 sectors we follow finished in the green today. The oil index had the larger percent gain, up 0.44%, and the oil service index was the weakest, down 0.76%. So it wasn't down much. Everything didn't look too bad. Over to ChartWatch, have some tried to put some new ideas out there, and then some we've already looked at. SMED, I tweeted this out this morning at I think it was at 4:49. Hopefully some of you caught that. I said watch for it to break out above the 50-day moving average, which was right in this area here. Had a nice big day today, nice big breakout. Skechers has closed above the downtrend line. Didn't have a lot of volume, but still worth a watch. Brinker up against some resistance, but I like this pattern. Volume coming in today, so it looks like it's wanting to break out. So eat. Price line still hanging tough. Nice consolidation, horizontal movement. LWSN, Lawson Software. Another one actually had earnings after the market closed. It beat, but I think the guidance wasn't all that great. But it's not down much in overnight, so it's only down like 5 cents. So keep an eye on this one tomorrow. Had a lot of volume coming in today. Econom breaking out, big volume today. A lot of the energies look good today. ALB breaking higher. HSC. This one was trying to break out, and I think the market was kind of weak, but it looks like it's wanting to go higher. Itron, another one that breaking higher today. It's got some good volume coming in, so it looks like it's nice ascending triangle. Looks like it might have bottomed. Let's see what's next. PLD. Failed breakout here, but it still looks good. A lot of volume coming in, so definitely keep this one on your radar. Allergan wanted to break out. Market was weak. Keep it on your radar. Waste Management, another one that wanted to break out higher. Market just wouldn't cooperate. Northrop Grumman, this double bottom, still holding up above the 60, so that could be your stop is somewhere maybe a little beneath that, about 59.50 or so, but still looks fine. American Mobile, this another one that's got this nice horizontal, holding up really well. Whirlpool, still holding up well. Looks like it's put in a little bottom. Nice little base. Looks like a little bit of a, kind of an ugly head and shoulders, I guess, but still looks fine. Let's see, CGK. I must have misspelled it because I can't find it, so we'll go on. I don't know what I was supposed to put there. Oxy Petroleum broke out. Looks like it was flagging, and it broke out higher. CNX has some resistance here, but it's got some volume, and it's probably going to go higher, so another one to keep on your radar. A lot of the coals did well today. Puda coal going higher, looks good. EOG held up fine. Energy, BRY, still holding tough after its breakout. TSL went even higher today, still looks good. YGE went a lot higher today. This NetLogic still hanging tough. RSTI, really like this one, especially if you get it down closer to the 2450 support area or something, but it's looks good. BLKB, this one also looks good, still hanging out right above, using that downtrend line of support for now. SXT, another one that's hanging tough. FULT, little financial, looks like it's possibly bottomed here, but broke out and had a lot of volume coming in today. Whoops. MANT, Mantech, another breakout, looks good. Of course, USO breaking out above the downtrend line today. CCME at resistance, but this has had tons of volume, so watch it for a breakout above the downtrend line. And CRM, this thing has been flagging, and looks like it usually bounced off the 50. The orange colored is the 50 on mine, so it bounced off the 50 there, got there, bounced. It's nearing the 50 now, so keep that one on your radar. ACIW, big breakout today. Wolverine, still hanging tough up there, using the that trend line as long as it doesn't close below that. Looks good. And SMSI, another one that went a little bit higher today, has had a lot of volume. right, so let's take a look at the current market signals. We follow the point figure chart for the Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, and of course we didn't go anywhere, so they're all on buys. Everything looks the same. All right, that is it for today. Thanks for watching.